Week 1. What is IBS? IBS stands for irritable bowel syndrome. The word syndrome means, quote unquote, a group of symptoms. These symptoms are all going on at the same time in your body. Symptoms of IBS can include abdominal pain, nausea, diarrhea, and or constipation. IBS is a disorder that affects the gut-brain connection. So, in layman's terms, when your gut is not healthy, your brain is most likely not healthy. So before I move on, I just want to run over the three types of IBS. You have IBS with constipation, IBS with diarrhea, and you have IBS mixed with both constipation and diarrhea. Irritable bowel, it goes hand in hand with other medical conditions, such as conditions where the person suffers from chronic pain like fibromyalgia, and also other gastrointestinal issues such as gastroesophageal reflux disease, which is called GERD, GERD for short. An unhealthy gut plays a part in mental health issues, and again, this goes back to the brain-gut connection. I will be including a bonus audio about the vagus nerve and acetylcholine, and it will give you some insight about this nerve and what is needed to support the function of it. So please be sure that your notification for my page is turned on, and I'll be releasing it no later than Sunday, hopefully sooner, but I just want to make sure it's worth your listen. And the reason that I am doing this vagus nerve is because that has to do with the gut-brain connection. So, moving on, symptoms of IBS. As I mentioned earlier, the abdominal pain, constipation, diarrhea, they are all symptoms of IBS. Other symptoms include feeling full or bloated, feeling like you still have to make a bowel movement after you have finished. You can even have a white light colored mucus in your stool. So please keep in mind that these are not the only symptoms. So keep note of any abnormal symptom signs your body may be showing or you may be experiencing. And also, when women that have menstrual cycles, these symptoms are often worse during the time of the month. So I just wanted to get that out there as well. And lastly, causes of IBS. It could be some mishaps with the gut-brain health. These mishaps, they occur when food is not going through the digestive tract as it should. So what happens is the food will flow too slow or too fast. And this causes issues with how a person's bowels move. And again, when the food is not going through the digestive tract as it should, you can also have pain when you just have the regular amount of gas or the regular amount of stool in your intestines that needs to be passed. Other causes of IBS can be stress, mental health conditions, or small intestinal bacterial overgrowth, SIBO. And with SIBO, the amount of bacteria changes and or the type of bacteria in the intestines change. A couple of other examples of IBS causes are food sensitivities, and there is even research stating that there may even be some genetic reason for IBS. So as I end week 1's audio, I just want to take this moment for what I call implementation talk, and it's where I will give you an action to take for the week. And also I will do this at the end of every audio for the next 4 weeks, so there will be an action. So this week I want you to journal your signs and symptoms with gut health and brain health. And it will also be beneficial for you to jot down other symptoms you notice going on in your body. I want you to keep note of your bowel movements, keep note of how your body reacts to certain foods, daily activities, stressors, etc. And with this information that you journal, you can also take it to your healthcare provider so you all can discuss. Also, doing a food log will be beneficial, but I do not want to overwhelm you with doing a food log. So that's your choice if you want to log the foods that you eat, and then you can also take note of how the symptoms that you're having, if it's having a different effect when you eat this food or that food. So that's just a bonus that you can do as well. But like I said, I don't want to overwhelm you. So if you just want to start with your symptoms, you can do that first. So then that way you know what's abnormal, what's going on with you that is not correct. So please just go ahead and make sure you at least do the first part of logging your symptoms, and then secondly do your foods. So, a quick example of the implementation for this week. So, you can just jot down Monday, and then you can just write slight abdominal cramping throughout the day. It was worse with lunch. I had 2 bowel movements, one was loose, and during lunch I felt blah. It can be as simple as that. You don't have to be down to the T specific, because again, my intent is not to overwhelm you. So I hope you have found this helpful. I pray that it will help you. And if you know anyone that this may be beneficial for, please share. And if you have any questions, concerns, comments about week 1, just please put your comment under this post.